Hey, what's up, everyone? Mike here with the watch list video for Wednesday, December 20th. December 20th, that should tell you that, hey, we're getting darn close to Christmas and not a lot of big intraday moves on individual stocks. I'm showing you the daily on the SPY, though. The market melt up continues. I'd hate to be fighting this market from the short side, right? But I'm an individual stock trader and I do not hold overnight. So let me slide that over while I'm thinking about it. Most of you know this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I basically trade intraday. I'm in cash every night. That way I'm not subjected to morning gaps and everything. And I have the luxury of being able to be in front of my screens and make intraday trades on the A plus setups that we teach. So we do have some investors in the room that still show up and try to make some money between the bells, as they say. But today I did not like. It was just pretty boring. I took two trades all day. One was AFRM. There's my post in chat. Two's buy zone watch. And I actually got filled like 9 cents from the lows there. 48.59. I think it went down to 48.50 or 48.51. And then sold a chunk at 49.55. It was a pretty neat little trade. And when I was out most, and then I got hit out the rest flat when it came back down, probably about here. So even if I'd have held my original stop, which is probably down below the 220, 2-minute candle, 20 period moving average, the stop would have been down here. And I could have got some more out of the trade, but once I take some off, I always go defense first, right? And my other trade was just a flat. GCT, it was sideways all day. So I put that horizontal line there. I thought it was worth a shot over the high of day. Over 1660, it was a big clean seller on the tape as well. Broke 1660, not the right time of day, but I took it anyway, right? It was in that period we generally don't like to take entries. And then it went up from my entry. At one point, I was up 28 cents. To me, that wasn't enough to take any off the table. But at that point, I did move my stop to break even. And so I got hit out, I want to say break even. I think I even had 4 or 5 cent slippage. So actually lost a few bucks on that one. And had that AFRM trade. And that's all I did all day. It was just really dead out there. Real quick, FedEx reported in after hours. So let me show you the daily. There's the daily, closed at 280. As I'm talking to you right now, it's trading at about 260. So it is gapping down in after hours to about there. Just kind of the only big name that I can think of that reported after hours. So I thought I would share that. Anyway, what are the in-play stocks that I'll be watching tomorrow? OSA closed well off its highs, but I'm going to put it on watch. Chewy had a nice breakout today. We'll see if it gives a continuation setup tomorrow. That's CHWY. AFRM had the gap down on like a downgrade yesterday and ran all day and then gapped up today on good news and a strong stock. I already showed you the 2-minute buy zone entry that I took in that one. It's really extended from the moving averages, but there's also a lot of shorts in it. So I'm a day trader. I'll have it on a chart. CDIO, I'm holding up really well lately. CCCC. It had a green day in that it closed above its open, but it also closed, I think, below yesterday's close. Anyway, it's the only reason this is on watch. I don't look at this and say, hey, there's a great chart setup, right? It's not even a great bounce play anymore because it had a green day today, but it's just because it made this massive move. And so now it's a few days lower. I definitely want to keep it on watch because I'm a day trader. Simple as that. PLSE, nice breakout today. We'll see if we get a second day setup tomorrow. VIEW, I like the action here. A nice little pop and kind of flagging. So I'm going to keep that one on watch. RDFN is Redfin. After the pop, it's kind of got a little basing going on after the pop. So we'll see if we get a setup. TPIC, one of my favorite ones going into tomorrow, is one of my favorite ones coming into today as a bounce play. And there's 5-minute candles. I never got an entry. I just, it wasn't hyper focused on it, but I thought this one was my favorite chart coming into the day. And it did have a nice little pop, but sadly I never got involved. I still think it's interesting because the most recent high here a couple days ago was basically around $4, and we're kind of flagging below that. MNMD, just coiling here. I'm going to keep that one on watch. Recent decent volume for the thing. VFS. I got to zoom in to even show you why this is on watch. All right, so you had a pop back here, November 30th to 9:30. Then it put in a lower high right here, inside day, and now it's starting to push back up. So I'm not in love with it, but I do think it's worth watching. W, which is Wayfair, gapped up, the other day. Topped out at 67.11. Today topped out at 67.04. Got to like it over that area. There's a lot of shorts in this one too. VRCA, just a recent high flyer. Couple days with lower highs. Goes on watch. STTK, nice green day today. That one goes back on watch. And then SEDG, maybe, here's where the gap down started right there. So maybe, it's above any recent high in this island. Strong day today. Maybe some shorts caught off guard. Maybe a attempt at a gap fill. Who knows? But the solars are surprisingly strong after some recent bad news, right? So anyway, that's it. We'll add gappers in the pre-market as well. Don't ever trade this environment. It's holiday trading. There's not a lot of participants. So don't over trade it, right? This isn't the time to try to get rich. We'll just, if we can find an A+ setup or two, we'll take them. Otherwise hold on to your cash, all right? Anyway, done babbling. We'll see you in chat.